The episode Pineapple RV is really funny, with SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward going on a little road trip together. It's pretty cool because they actually changed SpongeBob's pineapple home into the RV.
Goodbye, SpongeBob.
Like, really cool episode overall. But, of course, as you guys can guess, it has a mistake. Look during this shot as, boom, Patrick is missing his mouth. He needs that to eat food, so I hope he gets it back. Here's a clip.
Hold it. Forgot to pack this. What? No, don't stop.
Okay, this next mistake is really funny, so I'm just going to get straight to the mistake, but it takes place in the episode Best Frenemies. Here's a funny clip from the episode.
This high-powered mechanical bio-arm I invented should pry those restaurant doors open nice and easy. Ouch! Uncle! If you want anything done right, you gotta do it yourself.
So the mistake happens fast and it's easy to miss, but take a look here. So Incidental 37B says, wow, that's a steal, and he orders food, okay? He orders a whole meal for himself.
You like a drink with that order?
Oh, no thanks. I got me one of those new kelp shakes before I came in here.
That comes out to $2 even.
But if you watch, he actually just walks away without taking any of the food he ordered and like leaves the restaurant. So that was definitely a mistake there.
Wow, what a steal.
Why didn't that guy order a deliciously overpriced fountain beverage with his Krabby Patty?
Oh, also, if you look at this sign in one of the kelp shake stores, it has the word employee, like spelled incorrectly, making for another funny mistake. Oh boy, is this next one bad, and it can be found in the episode Frozen Face Off. A pretty cool, like, Christmas-themed episode. It's kind of Christmas-themed, it's winter-themed. Here, just take a look at a couple of clips from the episode.
A wealthy entrepreneur who wishes to remain anonymous is sponsoring this year's sleigh race. First prize, $1 million.
But tension's building up as the contestants line up to win the prize.
Gary and I are gonna try to win the prize so Mr. Krabs can fix up the Krusty Krab. Right, Gary?
Good thing I brought out the heavy artillery. Gooey worms, giddy up. See?
On to the mistakes. So this first one has two mistakes in one shot. And like normal, they're easy to miss. So take a look at this shot where Mr. Krabs busts through the door, and let's see if you guys can catch the air.
The chum bucket now serving Krabby Patties.
We're too late!
We'll see about that, boyo.
Whoa! You can't cut in line!
This will only take a minute.
Keep your pants on out there! I'll get your Krabby Patties just as soon as I get this bottle open! Yeah!
Not if I have anything to say and or do about it. Krabs!
So for one, this is how Sandy normally looks. Take a look at her boots. They're fresh, but they're gray, and they've always been gray ever since her first appearance. But in this one shot, why are they white? They're just white like the rest of her fit. It's kind of weird. Also, take a look at this shot of Gary. This is how he normally looks. He has a pink shell, but a blue body. He's very cute. But in this shot, why is the dude just all pink? I'm gonna zoom in, like this one was a really bad mistake, really bad. You'd think that'd be it, but no. There's another mistake in Frozen Face Off during this scene. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
Perhaps I misjudged the scale on that one. That does it!
Yup, it happens fast, but where is Plankton's mouth? It's just gone for a frame, and boy oh boy does it look weird. Plankton is one strange individual. I mean, this dude is obsessed with power, and he'll do anything to come out on top and win. And in the episode King Plankton, he does just that. This dude literally becomes the ruler of a sea chimp kingdom. It's a really funny episode where Plankton pretty much orders these little guys around like this.
Hey, why are you idiots so short? You afraid of me? You're gonna cry. I'm taking over your monkey town, see?
Don't worry though, eventually they turn on him in this scene. It's really funny.
Hey, what is this? Where am I?
Yeah, like I said, pretty funny. But what isn't so funny is this mistake. For one, take a look at this shot as Plankton loses his mouth. I don't know where it went, but it's gone.
I'm so big and smart, that's why! Well, what are you all waiting for? Follow your leader, fall!
The other mistake isn't so bad, but I mean, it's still a mistake. But when Patrick spits Plankton out, he says that one of his antennae was digested, right? However, in the next shot, his antennae are back, so a weird continuity error. Not that big of a deal, but lots of crazy mistakes coming up, guys. Trust me, you won't want to miss them.
Partially digested antenna.
Plankton! Abandoned bucket!
Well, that's a write-off.
Okay, so last but not least is the episode Gary's Got Legs. And this is another really funny season 12 episode where, as you can guess, our boy Gary, our favorite snail, gets a pair of legs. And this boy can dance. I mean, look at this scene.
Ooh, not bad. Nice moves.
But there's a mistake as boom, why are SpongeBob's teeth yellow? Like, dude, brush your teeth. That's nasty, bro. Like, come on. Look at how yellow they are. Next up is a very hilarious episode. That being the episode Dear Vikings, an episode where SpongeBob writes a letter to Vikings and they actually respond and show up. Check it out. Like I said, really funny episode.
Dear Vikings, I am writing to ask you guys about your lives and stuff. If you would take the time to answer all my neat questions, then that would be really swell.
Your Majesty, look! A letter!
How incredibly interesting. I must read it at once.
Welcome to the Krusty Krab. May I take your order?
Dear Vikings, our chieftain sent us here because we got this letter.
SpongeBob, there's some Vikings here to see you.
See, I told you, really funny. But what isn't so funny is the mistake hidden in this episode. It's very easy to miss. Let's see if you guys can spot it on your own.
Regular, large, and the new Viking size.
But Mr. Krabs, these are all the same size cup.
And don't forget, each participating patron who purchases any drink of our new Krusty Krab Viking-sized cup gets a chance to try on this genuine cardboard Viking helmet.
Mr. Krabs, what's a Viking?
Oh, well, the Vikings lived a long time ago.
So as you can see in this shot, SpongeBob has holes or pores on his sides, right? Because, you know, he's a sponge. But during this one shot of the opening, his pores are just gone. They're just missing. Talk about a mistake, especially when they were there literally seconds before. Don't click off yet though. This next mistake is crazy. Next up is the episode Squidward, an episode all about SpongeBob making like a puppet version of Squidward that people like a lot more than the regular Squidward, including his dancing. Take a look at these awesome moves.
What's the big deal?
Alright, mistake time. So first up has to do with Incidental 92. So take a look at him. This is how he looks throughout the whole episode pretty much. He's like a greenish color, right? It's how he always looks. But during this one shot where Squidward gets mad at Mini Squidward, he's now a different color. He's purple now. Again, before in the episode he looked like this, now he looks like this. So talk about a rough mistake.
That was awful. He stole my my jokes. He stole my job. He stole my standing ovation.
That's not it though, as look, why is the side of SpongeBob's pants yellow? It's supposed to not be that color. It's not supposed to be yellow. Really rough mistake here. Here's a clip. Next up is the episode Insecurity Guards. In this episode, SpongeBob and Patrick take on a new responsibility and volunteer as guards at the Museum of Bikini Bottom.
Patrick is the museum's new security guard, and he's given me a guided tour.
This was a really cool plot, and I gotta say I love seeing SpongeBob and Patrick in their neat little security guard outfits. But this is actually the source of our mistake. So as you can see in this shot right here, Patrick is wearing the security outfit, right? But then once they're launched from like the mammoth snail thing, while they're being launched, Patrick's back in his regular outfit. But then once they land, the dude is back in his security outfit, thus making for a really messy continuity error.
Why won't you work?
That ain't it though, as look during this scene, this dude completely loses his face. This art critic who's just being mean to Squidward, yeah, his face is just gone. Talk about a mistake, here's a clip.
Well, what do you think? Do you love it?
The episode Chum Fricassee is all about Squidward teaming up with Plankton and actually turning the Chum Bucket into like a successful business. So much so that they even rival the Krusty Krab. Take a look.
Hey, all you bottom feeders. If you've already eaten, well, you might want to make room for seconds. Because we are tasting Bikini Bottom's sensational new upscale eatery, Les Chum Bucket. Earlier, I spoke to head chef Squidward Tentacles. He shared with us why it's such a fricka success.
Actually, I can't share the recipe with you. It's a secret.
That's right, Krabs. Now we have a secret formula, and it's in a bottle, and you can't have it.
Turns out though, this isn't exactly Squidward's recipe, and he isn't necessarily making it right. And there's also a mistake. Let's see if you guys can spot it.
Enjoy my world-famous fricassee. Grandma!
Someone's been cooking my recipe, and they're doing it wrong. The big deal is, when the chum's not cooked for exactly 24 hours, it causes severe tummy trouble.
You fed us undercooked chum?
Tear him apart, people!
So this one is very subtle, but take a look at Grandma Squidward's nose. It's like not outlined. It looks really bad and it like glitches and becomes bigger for a second. Might not seem like a mistake, but it really is, guys, and it's a bad one. The episode, The Drive-Thru, is a really fun episode, but it does have 3 mistakes that I know you guys missed. Now, before I show them though, here are some clips from the episode to give you context of how this episode goes. Again, it's really fun.
Mr. Krabs, that small hole in the wall just became a medium-sized hole in the wall.
Thanks again for taking us to the Krusty Krab, Dad.
Anytime, kids. What the?
Careful now.
Hey, you guys put in a drive-thru.
Boy, I don't know how I think of this stuff, but I think I got a winner. We are putting in a drive-thru.
Oh!
Now you probably missed it, but during the clips I just showed you, there was one mistake. I'm gonna show one of the clips again and let's see if you guys can spot it. Comment it if you do.
Yeah, Mom never brings us here.
Anytime, kids. What the?
Careful now.
Hey, you guys put in a drive-thru.
So normally, the Krusty Krab looks like this, and on top of it, it has like this chimney, but it also has this antenna. It's been there ever since the show's first episode, but for some reason in this episode, it's gone during this shot, and it looks really weird. Like I said though, there are 2 more mistakes in this episode. Let's see if you can catch this one. It happens really fast.
Mayor? You seen crabs?
Mr. Mayor!
The whole town is at a standstill because your drive-thru is so slow.
There you go. See, now we got 2 drive-thrus, 2 lines, and I'll make money twice as fast.
That should work perfectly.
So take a look at the mayor. As you can see, his fresh black suit has a gold button on it. Remember this, it's gold, right? But during this one shot, for about like a second or so, the button turns white. Really random and weird animation error. It just happens randomly.
Watch it, will ya? I just had this thing repainted.
And I just had this repainted. I see you used the extra glossy.
Okay, one more from this episode, and it's very easy to miss. So as you can see, this incidental character here is green, but his arm is like orange, right? You can see the base of his body is like green, but his arm is orange. But take a look at this frame, as now his entire arm is orange when before it looked like this. Not that big of a deal in terms of mistakes, but don't worry, I've got some crazy ones coming up. The episode, The Pink Purloiner, is all about jellyfishing. And I love this scene where we get to see all these different types of jellyfish. Like, I didn't know there were so many types in Bikini Bottom.
Patrick, look! A blue-crested blaster! I've never seen one before. They're really rare. A two-fisted jumper! And a golden-throated stinger!
Now this episode has 2 spicy mistakes, and you've never seen these before. So first of all, when Patrick and SpongeBob go home and SpongeBob opens his door, look, this dude has like 2 doors. He opens his door, but then behind the door, there's another door. Talk about a bad mistake.
Good night, Patrick.
Good night, SpongeBob.
I love jellyfishing.
The other one is just as bad, as when Perch Perkins walks away in this shot, his mouth is missing. It's just gone. It's vanished.
I am prepared to offer a large reward for its safe return.
Reward? How much we talking about?
$12.38.
I'm on the case.
Guys, I know it's a slow news day, but come on.
I've got 2 more mistakes left for you guys, and they're really bad. A lot of them today have been bad, but these 2 are really bad. So for one, during this scene, take a look at Sandy as, why is her tail white? I don't think Sandy's tail is supposed to be white. That's incorrect.
And I hate to admit it, but I suppose if you hadn't fixed my reed, the concert would have been a bust.
It's not about you or your perfect day or any of those things. It's about us.
It is?
Yep.
That's not it though. I have another error that's very similar, as boom, look at this shot. Why is SpongeBob's pants white? It seems the animators just made a bunch of mistakes in this episode with the color white.
Oh, I guess I'll see you at the concert. It's the best day ever. It's the best day ever.
Let's kick things off with a classic banger of an episode, that being Wormy. Here's some clips from the episode. It has a really good plot.
Hi, Sandy.
Oh, wait! You forgot about this pet!
Oh, that's only Wormy. He don't eat much.
Look at him, Patrick. Isn't he great? Hey, little fella.
Friend is a friend till the end of the end. That's forever and a day.
It's so cute. SpongeBob and Patrick really love that worm, but eventually that worm turns into a butterfly, and this is where things get crazy in the episode. But this scene is also where we can find our first mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it on your own.
And then we're gonna play tag, and then we're gonna color, and then we're gonna build a house of cards.
We're back, Wormy!
Wormy? Where's Wormy? What's that thing?
He's gotta be in here. I think something bad happened to Wormy.
He left his best friend Ribbon behind. What is that thing?
Whatever it is, it must have eaten Wormy!
Yeah, so where is SpongeBob's arm? It just disappears once he starts freaking out, and it looks really bad, like the dude has no arm. Honestly though, that mistake is nothing in comparison to this next one, as I have like 5 mistakes in one shot. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
That ought to hold you, little guy. Howdy, SpongeBob.
Sandy,
Okay, so this one's complicated, so everybody listen closely. Let's start with SpongeBob. So in this one shot, he's floating. It looks like people are holding him up, but let's zoom in. Yeah, that dude is floating. Also, his teeth are missing. Normally, SpongeBob has buck teeth. Moving over to Sandy, as you can see, her left arm is missing, just like SpongeBob before. It's just gone. But also, as you can see in this shot, Sandy normally has this badge on her outfit. But in this one shot, the badge is gone. Last but not least is Patrick, who's missing his face. This one's pretty clear, but the dude's face is just gone. Talk about a bunch of mistakes in one scene, guys. Crazy. Our next mistake can be found in roller cowards, and it's pretty complicated, so listen closely. Before we get to the mistake though, here's a fun clip from the episode. Ouch, that's gotta hurt, but anyways. So as I said, this one is complicated, so pay attention. But when this shot through the camera is first shown, in the background, we can see two fish, with a green one wearing these fresh white pants, and a purple one with yellow pants. There is also a roller coaster behind them.
It's Glovey Glove. Get over there and I'll take your picture with him. Get closer, Patrick. Come on, closer.
Now I want you all to remember this, as in the next shot, literally seconds later, not only have these two fish changed into completely different clothes, but there's now randomly a fence in front of the roller coaster. Like, look, this is how it looked before, and this is how it looks now.
A little more. Now hold on to his thumbs. Give me a big smile.
How do I look?
Not that big of a deal, but don't worry, I've got loads of crazier mistakes coming up, so stay tuned. Our next set of mistakes can be found in the episode Can You Spare a Dime? An episode where Squidward quits his job, and well, this happens. He ends up living with SpongeBob and pushing it way too far.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
Squidward? Squidward, is that you?
I've lost my job, my home, everything.
Even your paintings?
Nobody would take them, so I had to eat them.
There. You can come live with me.
Okay, but just till I get a job. 1 day, 2 days tops.
Nonsense. You stay as long as you need to.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I know he still isn't looking for work. Don't rub it in.
Yeah, like I said, Squidward takes things way too far and kind of takes advantage of SpongeBob's kindness, eventually leading to these next set of clips. And there's also a mistake hidden in these clips. Let's see if you guys can spot it.
It's about time you got here.
Here you go, Your Majesty.
I can't drink that.
Why not?
That lemon has 3 seeds in it. That's an odd number.
Because when I need a job done, I get someone with a job to do that job.
What are you saying?
So here's the thing. This is how SpongeBob gets to the Krusty Krab. He comes out of his house and he goes to the left. We've seen this in many episodes, right? The Krusty Krab is to the left of SpongeBob's house. But in this one shot, SpongeBob goes the complete opposite way. He goes to the right, which is definitely a mistake. The episode, No Pictures Please, was actually the first occurrence of the title zone. It happened back in season 11. Here, take a look.
The story you're about to see happened on one very weird and unusual day, when the town crossed over into the tidal zone.
On behalf of Trams Travels, I'd like to welcome you to Bikini Bottom. I'd also like to take a moment to familiarize you with the area. The restrooms are to the left. Hey, I have to go too!
Wow! Everything is so amazing! Hello, are you the tour guide?
Yes, I am!
As you can probably guess, in this episode, Patrick works as this dude's tour guide, and they get into a bunch of trouble. But they also get into a bunch of mistakes. Let's see if you guys can spot this first one.
This guy called me a bad word once.
You were trying to eat my mailbox!
I thought it was meatloaf.
Kids, escort these gentlemen to the door.
Amazing!
We have begun our descent. Everyone, please gather all your belongings and follow me single file.
Amazing!
So look at this. This is Conch Street. This is the street that SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward live on. And as you can see, it goes Patrick's house, Squidward's house, and then SpongeBob's house. But in this one zoomed out shot, where is Squidward's house? Like, there isn't that much space in between SpongeBob and Squidward's houses. So this was a bit of a weird animation choice by the art team and kind of a mistake. And I've got another one. Let's check it out.
Huh? That's strange.
Sorry for the misunderstanding, everybody, but I didn't take any pictures today. I don't even have a camera. In fact, I'm not even here.
And we're backing away and backing away and backing away.
I told you, things always get weird in the title zone.
This one's easy, but there are 2 duplicated incidentals in this shot. Look, duplicated incidentals was a normal thing back in the day, guys, but in modern SpongeBob, they don't happen that often, so when they do, it is a mistake. And I've got one more episode to cover. Let's get into it. Next up, I have 2 really bad mistakes that have to do with incidentals that can be found in the episode Mr. Krabs Goes on a Vacation. Let's see if you can catch this first one on your own.
1 million shiny pieces of silver coins.
They call.
Oh,
Thanks, SpongeBob.
anytime, sir. Ooh, the tour's leaving without us.
The blanks then spill into this machine.
We better catch up with them before we miss something, right, Mr. Krabs?
So here's the thing. When we first see Fred, he's blue. And he's blue like for a majority of the episode. He's blue most of the episode. But during this one scene, he's like brown or like a different color, which was a major mistake. The other mistake is very similar, but it has to do with another incidental, this time being Harold. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
And in this area here to my left, we see the process in which the sheets of silver are pressed into shiny blank coins. This just to your right is the first part of the dollar-making process. Now, this machine here is where we destroy old money by means of shredding.
Yeah, so throughout the episode, Harold wears this fresh white tee. Fresh white tee, right? But when Bill is explaining that they shred old money, Harold is now wearing like a tan shirt or something. He just changed shirts randomly. So another mistake. Now that's probably going to do it for today's video, guys, but a massive shout out to the Grapple gang and the Premiere gang. Everybody here at the Premiere, say something in chat. Yo, yo, yo. By the way, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe as I'll be responding to the comments of all subscribers on this video. I know I've been slacking with responding lately, but I promise today I will respond to like all of your comments as long as you're subscribed. Anyways though, I'm Cartoon Corey. I love you guys. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.